Flylady Diane here, and welcome back to day 22 of the Flylady's 31 baby steps. So we have been baby stepping for 3 weeks, and if you've just discovered these videos, you maybe started watching, day 18 or even just today, and you're thinking, oh, how does this all fit in? Just go to day 1 and start there. It'll all be explained and it'll all fall into place. So you're not behind. Normally in Flylady we say just jump in where you are, but actually with these baby steps it's really important that you take them one by one because we're just building up as we go. So anyway, on to day 22. We have done so much. We've come so far. I hope you feel that you've come so far since we started. It's really important at this stage that you keep working on your control journal, because we started off by putting up sticky notes to remind us to dress to shoes, and another one at the sink to remind us to keep shining our sinks. But we've added, we've been baby stepping for 3 weeks. We've added a lot into our daily routines. And unless you have it written down in your control journal, or unless you've downloaded the Flylady Plus app and are checking off your routines, it's all going to get lost. We've got so much going on in our heads, it's going to get lost. And so I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not in my usual kitchen in Copenhagen today. We're in our weekend cabin in Sweden. And I was thinking, we've got Lego everywhere. Here's a little thing. Never declutter Lego. Lego was made by the Danes. It's a fantastic toy. Never declutter Lego. You'll always have fun playing with it, because my mum and dad in Scotland, we've got a box there in Scotland which is Lego from when my brother and I used to play with it, which is like 50 years old, and my kids are still playing with it and other grandkids. So anyway, just let me show you here in our weekend cabin. We've also got a box of Lego here, and I was thinking that all these tools that we've given you, all these baby steps that we've been working on the 31 days, if you think of them like Lego, you've got your dressing to shoes, and you've got shining your sink, and we've added in getting to bed at a decent hour. I hope you're doing that. We're doing a 2-minute hotspot, 15-minute declutter. We've added in, doing a mission. I mean, we've got all these, and all these Lego blocks, they're all great. We love them. But what happens when you put them all together? That's where the beauty of building comes in. Yeah, when we can put together all these blocks that you've got, all the the morning routine and the evening routine, they're going to help you to build fantastic things. Yeah, so we're trying to get rid of that wall of clutter that we've got around us, and by using these blocks, these baby steps that we're building right now, we can build bridges. We can build bridges to our significant other, because we're not so grumpy anymore. We can build bridges to our kids and help them to grow. So that was just a little aside about the Lego blocks. We'll probably be playing with those later. Now, get those out of the way. On day 22, again, I want you to take stock and find out if you are not, checking off your control journal and checking off the morning routine and the evening routine. Why are you not checking it off? If these steps are not helping you, why are they not helping you? Are you doing all the steps? And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you need to make some effort. Perhaps you think, well, that step doesn't really apply to me. Or what we've got to think about here is these routines, they are not extra work. Okay? These routines of putting on your shoes and putting on a load of laundry, emptying the dishwasher every day, it's not extra work. It's work that we've got to do sometime or other. and there's nobody who's coming to rescue you, okay? We are grown women, and there may be some fly guys watching these videos as well. We've got to take responsibility for these things. And right now we're doing Flylady for us, where we're not getting the family to do it. The family will come on board if we, go first and, boldly go where the family has never gone before. We are showing them how to get there. It's like I'm taking you by the hand on these baby steps and showing you that it can be done. So today, when you're going through your routines, I want you to think about it. Are you thinking, I don't want to do this? You know what? You don't have to want to do the routines. We've just got to do them. Because, I've got days that I don't want to do the routines. Who wants to do routines? I would much rather just play on the computer. But I know that it really comes back and bites me if I don't do it. If we get our routines done, then we have so much more time for all the fun things. But we can make cleaning up the kitchen fun by putting on some of your favorite music, lighting candles or LED candles, just even putting a scented candle. You don't even have to light a scented candle. It'll just give off a nice smell. We've got to make things enjoyable for ourselves. And that's why we say, when we declutter a hotspot, if you manage to get everything off it, we're only setting the timer and we're working on these hotspots for 2 minutes at a time. Once you get that hotspot cleared off, put something nice there. Yeah, and as I said before, put a picture of a pet, or put a nice little vase there that you've always liked seeing, or one of, whatever it is. We've got to put something nice there to remind us of how far we've come and that we can actually have a clean and comfy home. Right? So that's all I'm going to say to you today. Just think, if you're procrastinating about doing the routines, take your timer and set it and just, focus and get it done. And if you're thinking right now, I'm too tired to do it, I really want you to think about, are you getting to bed at a decent hour? Remember we talked about that a few days ago. It's really important that you take that seriously. We cannot survive on no sleep. And, if you are not getting to bed at a decent hour and you're getting up late, maybe we can, go a middle ground and say, take a nap in the afternoon. I often take a nap in the afternoon. 21 minutes, because I read somewhere that the Japanese, they power nap a lot. And that was the ideal time that they found. So 21 minutes, and I often take that time, and then afterwards I've had my nap and I feel energized and ready to go again. If you can't take a nap, take 15 minutes. We say be nice to yourself for 15 minutes. Sit outside. I've just been painting my nails and I've had a cup of tea. You can sit and stroke your cat or do a bit of knitting. Listen to some great music. Go outside and have a quick run around the block. Whatever it is, just take 15 minutes for you, because that's going to recharge your batteries. So day 22, keep up with those routines. We're going to be adding something new tomorrow, so we need to make sure that we've, you don't have to have them down pat, but you really have to be trying to do the steps here. All right, so Flylady Diane signing off from the wonderful south coast of Sweden today, and I shall see you back here tomorrow for day 23. Bye for now.